wanted to show you some fun project I'm working on for my mom. She was diagnosed with Alzheimer's about 3 years ago, and she's been doing pretty good up to maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and she fell and was living alone. So I put her in assisted living, which she is absolutely loving. She gave me a hard time about it in the beginning, but it's a very active community. So, but she did ask me to make some moving cards for her. So here's what I did. I just put some 65-pound weight cardstock in my printer, and I went on and used, you can use any font. And I put a little post-it note over there because her phone number and address is actually on here. I didn't think, I don't want that being out there in the public. So, so what I did was I used the Excel. You don't have to do that. You can also use any kind of word processing. And I just typed out, it just basically says, I'm just going to hold it up here so you can't see it. Hi there, wanted to let you know that I have a new address. And then it states where she lives and her address and then her phone number. So here's what I'm going to do. This is a 5.5 by 4 inch. I was going to do postcards, and I changed my mind because I thought they were kind of boring. So I'm going to go ahead and just put these in envelopes, and I'll show you the whole thing here in a second. So I'm using my Misty, and I've got a really pretty flower stamp from, this is in My Mind's Eye, and let me see if the name's on the back here. It is called Cutie Pie Stamps. And I've got my Memento markers here, and I'm just going to color in the leaves of the stamp and also the flowers. And you notice I'm not like being super picky, because it's that kind of a stamp that it's kind of blended all together and it just looks really cute. Okay, and then that was the bamboo leaves, and then I'm going to use the rosebud for the rest of the flowers. These ink pens, I'm going to call them, have sure come in handy over the years. I've had these for a long time. For specifically, these reasons. Wow, that was really hard for me to say. Okay, so this is, gotta move this over, covering up the whole thing. I gotta move the card over a little bit. That's what the problem is. Okay, that'll work. Just give it a good push. But then you're done with the stamping. Then I'm going to take this off for now, because I'm going to also do a little bit of stuff to, or one thing to the envelope. So put that away. I cut, there's a couple different, 2 different pads I used. This is a Stampin' Up! Pad. It's called All of Bloom, and it's a 4 by 6. So I used some of them out of this, which I'm kind of sad I'm using this because their papers are so pretty. And then I also went to my 6 by 6 paper pads, which I am on a mission to be using those for 2018. And as you can see, I've used up a lot of that paper out of that one, and that's a Fine and Dandy by Lori Whitlock, which is Echo Park. Okay, so then I took the paper, and make sure I don't have it down there. I cut it, 4 by 5.5. My Schnauzer's behind me, playing in her bed. She's 11 today. It's her birthday. She can do whatever she wants. Okay, so that goes on the back, as you can see. I put it on upside down, so let's take it off real quick before it dries. Okay, now I'm on the right side. And I'm just going to line it up, make it all nice and straight and pretty. Push down on that. And then this was the spare, the extra strip that was left over from this. There's more too, but I thought it'd be kind of cool just to add a little strip down here at the bottom. This is the back side of the little birdie paper. Trim that off. And then I cut this out. This was at 3.5 inches in the width, and it's from the Cricut Design Space Words and Phrases cartridge. I guess they don't call them cartridges anymore. Designs, images. And I just you know, I made them all in this green color. This doesn't specifically match. Oh, I said it correctly that time. This has got a little bit of green in it, but that's just how it goes, like that. Okay, ta-da. Move that over just a little bit. Okay. Now I want to do the envelope. Not a big deal about the envelope. I'm actually just using one of the little images, which is the bee. So I'm going to put my envelope in there. Get that out of the way. Just putting it up against that corner there for no particular reason. I'm going to put this little bee right down there. This is from the same stamp set. Just using my Memento black ink. Inking it up. Now, just a side note, in Alzheimer's people who have Alzheimer's, they get to the point where they can't write. And this is one of the reasons why I went ahead and put all the information about where she's at for her, because she's not able to write anymore. It's a very horrible disease. Okay, so that's the envelope. And she's going to go ahead and she can tuck it in here. I'm going to put stamps on for her. I'm not going to put this together for her because I'm going to go over to her new apartment. We're going to sit and I'll be able to write out her contacts or her people that she wants to mail them to. I also made little address labels for her so she can just put that on that word as well. All right, so that's it. If anybody wants to make postcard looking movie cards, here's an idea for you. Okay, have a great day.